Hey everyone, it's Dave here from Band of Badgers. It's my birthday and look what I got. This is Zombicide, Black Plague. This is the board game. I've never actually... If you're a fan of Band of Badgers, you will know I'm a big fan of zombies. I'm a big fan of the undead. No surprise, I know. But I've never played Zombicide. I have backed the Kickstarter, the Marvel Zombies Kickstarter, which is Zombicide. But I've never actually played it. Now, this edition is not the regular edition, the one that's kind of set in modern times with guns and cars and stuff like that. This is Zombicide Black Plague. This is like the fantasy edition. Now, there are different editions you can get, all using the same rules and same kind of bits and pieces, but obviously set in different time periods. This one's the fantasy setting. Now, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder and all kinds of things like that. This is my cup of tea. This is literally what I've been asking for quite a while, and quite surprised it arrived on my birthday. So thank you very much to my lovely wife who got this for me. There's other editions available. So I mentioned there's the modern day present time edition. That's now in its second edition version. Up and coming is the Marvel Zombies, Zombicide. That's coming out later this year, 2023, which is a Kickstarter edition. There's a sci-fi edition where you're up in space on spaceships and different planets and things. And then there's this. This is the fantasy one. Now, I'll show you the back. Let's have a look. It's still wrapped. I haven't even opened this thing yet, which is unlike me. Normally, I'm too excited for these things. But anyway, let's take a look. If you're interested in this stuff, great. If not, just like and subscribe anyway. We're bound to have something you might like. So this says, welcome to the dark times. In a mad quest for forbidden knowledge and ultimate power, the necromancers have unleashed the apocalypse upon the living. Zombies have destroyed the king's armies and now roam the land, spreading chaos and death. Is it the end? Are we cursed to die huddled in our homes? It's a dark time, but not for those with a will. Draw your sword, span your crossbow, and ready your spells. For the few, the brave, it's time for Zombicide Black Plague. Now you get 6 heroes by looks of things, and on the cover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's all 6. So we've got an elf, because we've got the pointy ears there. We've got a wizard at the back. We've got a staff and a sword. Very kind of Gandalf looking there. We've got a dwarf with a hammer. We've got our human fighter, I guess. He's got his 2 swords, shield on his back. We have the nun. We've got a fighting nun. And we've got a female fighter in the background by looks of things. She's got a great sword there. It just looks... I mean, look at these zombies on here. Look at the artwork. Just look at this. This is lovely. And you've got a big brute zombie over here. He's got a hangman's noose around. Oh, he probably is the executioner. And we've got another guy here with a big old drawer there. Woof. So, and just to point out, this is published by Simon, or Common, I don't know, Simon. A game by Raphael Gilton, Jean-Baptiste Lillian, and Nicholas Rolt. So, I hope I said those names correctly. But let's have a look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's take a look at some of these. Sorry about the reflections. It's my birthday and the sun came out. Makes a change. So yeah, I mean, she looks amazing. He looks pretty good. These minis, at least on the pictures, well, we're going to open it obviously. These are great. These would be great for just characters to play in your tabletop games. There's a dwarf. There's a warrior nun. There's an elf fighter. And look at these. That looks like he could raise undead. Is that a lich? We've got various. We've got a runner. Regular zombies maybe. Stumbling along. We've got a few bigger guys here, and we've got a brute. Interesting. Now the game setup is. I'll show you this bit here. This is just a mock-up of what it could be. Let's zoom out a little bit. So you got your players around the sides. You got the same. This is the same game rules. Now I've never played Zombicide, but what I understand it to be, you start with 1 tile, and then as you go down the road, you have to flip over a random card, and then you attach it, and then you go on to find out what rooms. These are rooms, or shops, or buildings. These are streets and pathways, and as you can see here, we've got, they're the heroes. They've got their colour indicators on. I don't know if that will show up. Let's have a look at the zoom. Oh yeah, it does. So there we go. There's the. It's a little bit pixelated on the screen because we have zoomed in quite a bit. But you can see there's the bits and pieces required. Now on the other side, let's have a look at this. I'll zoom in a little bit again. So 1 to 6 players. Okay, Zombicide Black plays a co-op game. 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. I'll be playing this with my boy as well. He's 8. He loves all these kind of games. Weirdly, I don't know if it's weird or not, but he's not very into computer games. He'd rather play a board game, which is great. Form a fantasy team with your friends and harness your survivors' skills to achieve victory against the hordes of infected. The zombies are controlled by the game itself, using simple rules and a deck of cards. Play 10 quests on 10 different maps made with the included modular map tiles, or create your own. Find weapons, kill zombies. The more zombies you kill, the more skilled you get, and the more zombies appear. Ooh, is this a game that you can finish? I suppose it must be if you've got the 10 missions. It doesn't play like Hero Quest. I'm a big fan of Hero Quest, but Hero Quest, I'm still kind of the DM. I'm still the game master. In here, I finally get to play, and the game itself, the game mechanic, takes over the game mastery. Game contents, 71 miniatures. Wow. Okay, wasn't expecting that. 6 survivors. Okay, they're survivors, not heroes. 35 walkers. 14. I was just expecting you might get 1 or 2. 71. Or 14, rather. 14 brutes, 14 runners, 1 abomination. Ah, okay, so is that the abomination? 1 necromancer. So these must be brutes. And that's got to be the abomination. 9 game tiles. So the map we saw down here, that's about as big as it's going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about as big as it's going to get. So it's not going to take a massive space on your dining table or gaming table, but it is a nice size for 6 players to get around. I mean, they've got it kind of suggesting that 2 players can sit side by side. I don't have a gaming table. I just use a dining table. I use a gaming mat, but I use just a dining table. Okay, 9 gamers. 6 survivor ID cards. I think that's the players, like these things. I think that's this. I'd imagine. The kind of the character sheet, if you like. I'm using my gaming terms, but character sheet. 6 survivor ID cards, 6 plastic dashboards. Maybe I'm completely wrong then. 6 colour bases. Okay, that's for your heroes. 6 dice. Always good to have more dice. They look like standard red dice with white dots. 48 trackers, 68 tokens, 125 mini cards, 71 equipment cards, and 54 zombie cards. As you got here, 1 to 6, 14 is the age group. They say 14. It can be younger. It's just because it's got small parts. I don't want it to go in kids' mouths. 1 hour for a mission, maybe. I don't think it's 1 hour setup. I think it's 1 hour as a standard game. And down the bottom, you got the usual stuff. This is a game by Simon. There you go, simon.com or Guillotine Games. This edition is 2021, I guess. And at the very bottom, if you're a person who is into sleeving all their cards, you've got that there. So 3 packs of yellow from Game Genic or Gen C. Genic. I'm not one of those people who puts I mean, even my Magic the Gathering cards, I put them in folders, but I don't sleeve them. I don't know why I don't. I think I just don't know why. But anyway, that's a question for another day. Oh, it's my birthday. It really is. Whoops! It really is my birthday now. Keyboard just fell down because I'm moving things around. We'll keep this going. Sorry about the noise. If you'd like unwrapping, just play it back in slow motion. If that's what floats your boat, go for it. And again, look, I just love this artwork. Look at this. Here's the lid. Going to come off now. Oh, we actually got. Ooh, hello. Look at that. Right, it actually got on the side of the box. Can I get that in shot? There we go. You've even got the glorious artwork along the side of the box. Nice sturdy box. I always do appreciate a nice sturdy box. And we've got the same again. Okay, so it's both on. There you go. Right, so we get rid of that. There's nothing on the inside. It's just plain. Now let's get into the good stuff. Okay. So, rules and quests. Game round summary on the back. The book is 55 pages. Let's just have a quick flick through. Okay, so there's how a mission is laid out. I guess it's kind of similar to Hero Quest. And it says, this is how the board game should be laid out. These are the pieces. And off you go. Again, I don't know. I've never played. But I'm hoping to get in I want to get in a few rounds. We're going to the UK Games Expo again this year. We go most years. But, you know, we tend to, in the past, during the pandemic, when it reopened during the pandemic, and then since, we've been going for the entire weekend, which I never used to do, but it's so good. You do one day of kind of shopping, there's stuff in the evening to do, and then we just play games. This looks amazing. It's really well done. I mean, I'm going to bring this in so you can see properly. Let's bring the camera in so you can see. It's really, really, really nice. Oh, Baldric. That's not Blackadder Baldric. That's something else. I have a cunning plan. I love these cards as well. It is proper fantasy style. I'm really glad. I'm really happy that they managed to find this for me. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a plastic base. I thought it would be just a piece of cardboard, but this picture is a plastic base. So that's quite nice. Let's have a proper look. Okay, great artwork. So the rules are supposed to be very, very simple. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more expansions. So let's get into that. So we have, what was that? Rue Morgue for regular Zombicide. That's Season 3. Season 2 is Prison Outbreak. So Zombicide Black Plague uses some core mechanics born from its original, modern-era Zombicide brother. You could even mix some material among them to create your own setting. Boomstick, anyone? Oh, they're saying boomstick. Anyone a fan of Evil Dead? There are many twists, however, giving Zombicide Black Plague a unique flavour. Oh, I didn't know they had those. It's going to become my new addiction now, isn't it? Zombicide. It's going to become my thing. I'm going to see if we can. If you're interested in, if you're one of the Badgers, or if you're based in the UK, the Badgers, Band of Badgers, is an actual in-person club. We get together quite often to play various games, and I've been thinking about bringing in some board game type things rather than just D&D and Pathfinder. And things like Alien, Lord of the Rings, Symbaroum, just so you can kind of put things on and play things off. Yeah, look, plastic dashboard, colour bases. Okay, right. And there is a breakdown of the contents. Wow. So so basically, it's like 38 pages or 37 pages of rule. Oh look, playing with more than 6 players. Okay. So we could work that out. Definitely have to give that a go. Right, I like that. There's more in the back too. So that's one thing. Next, what is this? This is a box within a box. Look at that. Again, I love this artwork. That's what my teams need. That's brilliant. I love that. Right. We have some. I'm assuming these are finger holes. Oh, it's a box within a box. Okay. That makes it easier. Okay, so we've got map tiles. They're nested in there. I'll get back to those in a sec. Let's just move those to the side. See if that will balance on the floor. And this, so anything on this? No, it is just it is just a box. Where does that open? Over here. Okay. Vroom, mind the camera. Wow. Okay. And this is interesting. These are lovely. Look at this. I have no idea what this means yet. Okay, what item? Left hand, right hand, items. This would be your character sheet or your ID. We have some markers up here. We have your backpack marker. So items are in there. And we've got some pegs or hole pegs. This thing, that's what it is. It's just a bit of plastic, a bit of molded plastic. Oh, that's nice though. It does. You hear that on the microphone. And the logo. Okay, right. So we've got another 6 of those. Boom, boom. You don't have to use these. These are. They're nice to use, but you don't have to use them. Just to keep your cards nice and tidy. Okay, I mean, look at this stuff you're getting here. Okay, so we've got bases, we've got pegs. So standard bases, we've used these before. Coloured rings. These ones are a bit more, they're not as rubbery. These ones are a bit more hard plasticky pegs. Keep track of things. There's your standard dice. And over here are the cards. For example, I mean, let's have a look at these. We've got hammer. We've got some colouring up there. Don't know what that means yet. It's kind of a useless unboxing. I'm showing you what's inside, but I have no idea what it all means. Obviously, that's a hammer because it looks like one, and it says starting equipment. So it's a starting equipment piece. No movement. 1 dice. Range 4 maybe if you throw it. 2 hit points. Or 2 points of damage, I guess. So on the side, got some artwork on the back. That looks nice. Nice big pack. I'm not gonna. Shall I? Yeah, let's have a look. It's mine. It's my birthday. We're going to be playing this afternoon, actually. Hence why I'm kind of rushing to get this unboxed and have a look. So it does play. I was going to say it does play a lot like Hero Quest, because they have these as well. Ambush. Place 1 standard walker in the zone you just searched. So apples. Gain 1 experience point. Okay. There's an axe. What are these cards? These different on the front and the back. So this is equipment. These red ones is a different card. Maybe these are found items. Maybe look, loads of crossbows. Got some daggers. Death strike. Dragon bile. Oh, that could be interesting. Fireball. Oh, gotta have a fireball. I love using fireball. I have I'm playing in a Curse of Strahd game. I have a gnome wizard, and last year he got fireball, and he loves it. He loves using it. He doesn't even wait for people to stop talking. He's like, fireball. He doesn't even wait for his companions to get out of the way. Fireball. He's great. Oh, a repeating crossbow. That'd be handy. Sorry, I didn't realise I was off camera then. Salted meat. Shield. Always handy. Short sword. Speed. Spell scroll. Torch. Loads of torches. Water. Stat. Okay, so what we got now? Now we're into... Oh. Now we're into zombies. So these are going to be zombie encounters or random encounters. Oh, so zombie invasion. Oof. Look at that. 2 runners. No. Oh, depending on where you are, Oh, so that relates to your colour thingy. And then depending on where you are, so early days, nothing in sight. 4 walkers, 3 runners, 2 runners. Ooh. Wow. You get quite a lot of cards. If you've played Zombicide, or even if you haven't played Zombicide, leave some comments below. Let me know how well your game goes. Do you like the game? Have you played Black? I was going to say Black Flag, Black Plague. Necromancer. What does he do? Right, spawn a necromancer with its necromancer spawn within its necromancer spawn zone. All necromancers already on the board gain an extra activation. Oh no. Oh no, there's quite a few of those double spawn. Oof. Okay, there's quite a few bits and pieces in there. I love it. Now I'm looking at the minis. I'm gonna. Oh, we should do a painting. We do. In case you're new to Band of Badgers, you've just come along because it said Zombicide. We do a. There's instructions down the side. We do a miniature painting show called the Great British Brush Off, where we team up with pro painters, beginner painters. Well, I'm a beginner painter, and painters all around the world, and we paint minis. I think we should do a Zombicide edition. So if you're a miniature painter of any skill quality and you have Zombicide, get in touch. We'll do a stream. We'll paint some minis together. These are brilliant. I mean, look at the necromancer. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Vroom. Oh, he's holding a head. He's holding a skull. This is great. You could paint him and put him in your fantasy game, your role-playing game, your tabletop game, D&D, Pathfinder. He is perfect for anything. Wow. Definitely, if you're a fan of Pathfinder, like me, Book of the Dead came out in 2022. He would be perfect. That's great. Let's look at the Abomination, and then we'll look at a couple of the heroes. Wow, and he's got his noose around his neck. Look, all these bits. Are these bits stuck in him, or is this like stuff growing out of him? He's just hulking out. Oof. Right, let's find the warrior nun. She's an interesting one. There we go. Sword and a dagger. That might be. I think it's a dagger rather than a short sword. A warrior nun. We've got. Let's get the warrior wizard because he's holding his sword. Look at that. That's really cool. That is stunning. Really, really nice. Here's the guy with the two. I'll bring it all up. Here's the guy with the 2 swords. He's got his armor. Love it. Got his bedroll, his shield on his back. And what if he gets all that as starting equipment? Is he the most kind of... Has he got all the gear from the very start? Get the dwarf. The dwarf has a nice bit of armor on there as well. He's got his hammer. Boom. Brain basher. What if is he a typical kind of blacksmith? I love the looks. I mean, they have, if you can see that well, they pretty much have the look, even from their expressions from the cover art, which is great. Here's the more of a warrior woman. Great pose. Look at this. Flowing dress. Dagger on the back there, or it could be a short sword. Definitely a great sword. Chum. Two-handed sword. Even great look on her face. And finally, this is the elf from the artwork. They've covered up his ears there. What's he got? So we got the sword. We got the kind of like the shaped scimitar sword. Got a bit of armor. It's got his flowing cape. Down there we got the bow and the quiver over his shoulder. There's the scabbard for the sword. Very cool pose. Very cool. I like it. Let's have a look at the running zombie. Let's have a look at this. Oof. That is cool. That is so cool. It's almost like a little bit of bone. Like it's got no nose. Almost a bit like more of a skull face than anything else. This one, a zombie woman. It's got gashes on her leg. That's cool. Oh, and this is one of the brutes. He's got his he's holding his guts in. Look. Ugh. That's nasty. Yeah, I like the stitching. That'd be good to paint. And it's always good to paint. I mean, and you can paint all these. Well, I was going to say you can paint all these. These you can paint. Then you have another layer below. So let's zoom out again. Oh, got some more. Is that supposed to be on there? Right, so it looks like a few of them have come loose. Let's move this out the way. And right, so we have a whole selection of things here though. Look, wow. I don't know where they're all coming out of. They've got instructions on here as well. I think it's instructions. You can't, right, so on here on the side of the box, you've got a level 2 is this, and then on the other side it says that. Let's put all them in. So I think it's just a simple guide as to what you've got, but yeah, they're in loose. They don't like pop in really hard, which is good. Hero Quest is they're very like they're very kind of held in. They're very rough. Have I got an extra runner? Or have I got a? No, he can go there. He can go there. Yeah, that looks better. They're all in the same row, I guess, but I've mixed them up. Why should that one go in there? One go in there? Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know now. I don't know. He goes there. Is that better? And then we'll stick with that for now. That looks good. But that's a lot. I mean, you got a whole base of minis there. Does this actually go on to keep it nice? And then we've got the next layer that goes on top of there. Keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. We've got these bits. We've got our cards. They're going to go in the sideways. What do they do? So there you go. That just fits in nicely, so they're not going to wobble around. And we've got some extra bits. I guess my tiles are all going to fit in there, I hope. So let's shut that one down, and we can then check out. I like it's in a little box. It's a little box within a box. That means I don't really need the big box. I'm still going to keep it. But... Right, now go back to the bottom. So in here, oh that's big. It's nice, really detailed. Wow, really detailed. The camera is not going to do this justice, and even the artwork on the back of the box, I think they should have done like close-ups of some of these. This is a big square as well. I thought this might be you've got to pop things out, like Frosthaven. If you check out our Frosthaven unboxing, there's like 27 of these pieces of card, and you've got to pop all the bits out. This just looks like, well, there's a few, but not many. Look at that. Okay, and the rest is that's just padding, keep it all safe. That will more than likely go into recycling. I don't think I'm gonna, oh well, I suppose I've got to keep these bits handy, while these bits will go in that tray. So at least they've thought about it. I'd like it when games think about the packaging. It's very, very important to think about the packaging. I hate it when games give you like all this stuff and don't give you a place to put it. It vexes me. You hear that? It vexes me. Right, let's have a look. This, oh, it's sealed again. These are the character sheets. This slot may hold a dagger instead. So we've got some, as you go up, as it gets more heated, you get more things, I'm guessing. And she is Anne, the warrior nun. And on the back, you get the artwork of the character. Obviously, these are all the character ID cards. Am I going to be able to get in here without scissors? Let's take 30 minutes and find out. I'm not going to take 30 minutes. I might have to come back and grab some scissors. Nope, can't do that. Right. So we have some pop-outs. We have 2 sheets. Are they double-sided? Yes, they are. Okay, so again, no idea what they mean, so I can't really tell you anything. These look like zombie hordes. That is a trapdoor. We have some bells. I'd imagine that sound is bad. We have the exit. We have treasure. I wonder if it's going to be like that zombie Vegas film, where each mission you've got to go in to a zombie infested town and get the treasure. I wonder. This is some goopy goop. Does that turn you into a zombie? Is that acid? Is it a trap? Don't know what these are. Not sure what that is. Oh, it might be a door. It's a door. Of course it is. So that's a doorway. And on the back we have blue and green. Oh, broken doors, look. Yep, blue, green. Not sure what those are. There's so that's an open trapdoor. That is fire. So that's going to be oil and fire. Bam, got an exit. We have a flag. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's not going to be like a taxing game by any means, but it should be. I'd imagine it's quite fun. We have a zombie head, a crown, and a mouldy, maggoty apple. What the hell is that? We have one of these are locked doors. Then locked doors, open door. We have a green and a blue door. Don't know what that means. We have some more trapdoors, more oil, loads of alarms. We had loads of alarms on the last sheet. That's a bit troubling. And on here, we have magical portals. We have necromancers. We have smashed green, red, and blue doors. And we have different colours over here as well. Oh, different X's. Okay. More magic portals, zombies, crown, apple. Okay. Those are those. Now these are also double-sided. By the looks of it, they are numbered and lettered. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Oh, there's going to be a zombie in there. Someone, is that the doctor's? I guess so. Look at this. I love that. You've got a window here and there. It's shining down. Now, where's the door? Oh, there's the door. And there's a door. But no door on this way. Okay. The detail is incredible. It's thick card. Thick card. And this is a segment. So you don't have hex spaces or squares or 1-inch squares. You just move into that area, and that area, so it's kind of isolated in that way, will have X amount of zombies or no zombies or items, etc. And that looks like footprints, maybe. And this area, I guess that's a trapdoor with a body laying on it. But that'd be a whole one room. So when you enter the room, you got the whole area. You flip it over, you've got some more rooms. Wow! Look at that. That's a whole building. Is that the way in? It might be. I guess you put your door there, maybe? I don't know. But wow, yeah, solid. So you put all these together to, like, here's one. I suppose, well, it won't go like that because they're supposed to go like that. So you got to find the pieces that match up, or maybe like that. There you go. Does that work? Does that float your boat? All right, let's have a look at this one. Again, there's no way the colours. If you can find one in real life, if you're a fan of this, do let me know. Great artwork, loads of rooms, loads of variety, loads of things to see. Be interested to see how much of this is kind of interactive. That's obviously some kind of tavern. So, is there specific things you can find in a tavern? That would be interesting. That's whole one thing. So that's the tavern kitchen, that's the storeroom. That would be interesting to see. Another room. Looks like an exploding barrel, I guess. I'm not sure. Bedroom. Stables, maybe. It looks amazing. I'm already in. Oh wow! Look, Crossroads. I'm already in love with this game. Oh, magic, maybe. Could be a number of these. And another one. Or T-junction. Water. It could be a tunnel. Maybe magic. There's a chest there. Bakery. Another shop. So look. A room in the middle. Is that a tower maybe? Or a small shop? There's a well. The Red Dragon pub. Oh, that's... We have another body in there. Oh, this is the... oh dear. It's like a mortuary. Or the morgue. That doesn't look healthy, does it? I wonder if there's a... Oh, there's the blacksmith. I wonder if there's going to be like... what the origin story is. What kicked it off? Was it something in the water? Some grain, by the looks of it. More stores. Another one. Oh, rooms upstairs maybe? I think. Another fountain. I wasn't sure if that was a body. I was just looking at that, but I'm not sure. This could be a temple or a church or something like that. Oh no, poor horse. There's the stables. There's a horse and someone else has been eaten. But look. It's that green funky water again. Don't drink the water. Right, there you go. That's all the map parts. Now let's just try and quickly get hold of this one. I found my scissors. My Lego was in the way. Right, that's going to stay there. It's either going to fall over the stuff I've balanced on the floor, or it will work. I don't have any fancy blade things, so you're stuck with good old scissors. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get those out of the way. I love this. Like boom, boom. There's our 6 characters. Really, really nice artwork. Let's have a quick look at them. Here's our wizard. Our warrior wizard. He looking cool. Baldric is our wizard. I can't really tell you much about it. Obviously, he's a spellcaster. He has a spell book. This slot may hold a sword instead. He's holding a sword, but maybe that's a second hand or something. Don't know. We have, he's a dwarf. The dwarf's name is Samson. Great name. This slot may hold a shield instead. Ironhide. He's barbarian. Oh, he's going to barbarian out when it gets to really bad. He's going to rage. She is called Nelly. This might hold a dagger instead. Bloodlust. Slippery. She can hit and run. Warrior Nun is Anne, who we met before. Bloodlust melee. Oh, roll 6 plus 1 die combat. Oh, when you roll a 6 plus 1 die combat. I'm assuming that's what that means. You tell me. Who's it? This is the fighter. Clovis. Got great names on these characters. You can also do hit and run. He's a sword master. So I guess he doesn't get that straight away when he gets to orange. And you can have a shield. And our elf. Look at that art. That's great. I love it when they do this kind of. I know he's got orange hair. It's ginger, but it's like you've got these beiges, browns, mouldy colours, and you've got like flash of red. I love that on my characters. Silas. He's got ranged damage, because he's got a bow. Point blank shot. 1 action, 1 ranged action. Can hold a sword instead. Iron Rain. So he's definitely your ranged guy. That's how that works out. He is definitely your ranged guy. Oof, that's going to be a heck of a game, isn't it? Lovely. Well, there we go, folks. That is the unboxing of my... Oh, I've just found something. On the inside of the outside box, they have like a character breakdown. Look at this. Baldric acknowledges power. Magic is simply a tool. And zombies, bah, they're no match for a true predator. Oh, she's gonna be a right nutter. Clovis, the end of the world, the end of yours, not mine. We've got a brute. We've got a walker. We've got a runner. We've got Nelly. Life and risk, my friends, they go hand in hand. Silas. The zombies are an insult to life and beauty. I'm here to set things right. Samson. Aye, laddie. Step back, lads. This be a dwarf's job. My bad. Walker. Abomination. It just looks so cool. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, if I paint this, I have something to go by. Haha. And the necromancer. I thought it was blood on his head, but it's not. It is a kind of like a like a painted circle on his head. But he does look cool. That does look very cool. Right, I've messed up whatever this was inside. Let's see if we can get everything back in. Right, so our map tile's going there. So I would definitely suggest keeping these extra bits in place. My headphones fell down, we'll get rid of that. Then we have these bits. Now these bits will pop out, and that will go into the extra thing. Then I have this. So minor camera. That will go. I'll put them in there for now, but that's where all those little pop out pieces will be. I'll probably just get a little freezer bag to put them in as well. So that should sit on top nicely. Look at this. This is going well. Normally I can unbox things, but you need a separate video to put things back. But this one is nice and straightforward. The box goes on. Slowly. Slowly. It almost purred at the end. You know when you ever get a box fart? Didn't do that. This one purred. Right, that's my afternoon sorted. I'm going to go and play this. I'm supposed to be playing Frosthaven, but it's my birthday and I've got this. So now I'm going to be playing this. Right. Be good to everyone. If you like the video, do let us know. Put in the comments below if you like this. If you found this of interest. If you like this, it's always good to know. But please, if you want to check out our adventures, you want to come and play with us, we do interviews, we do all kinds of things, miniature painting, do come and check us out. And you know what I forgot to put back in? These things, because I put them over there and not over here. So I'm going to go sort that out. Until next time, be good folks. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.